The introduction of value-added tax across the UAE and wider GCC next year means businesses need to start preparing now. Testing technology and new processes is being done by some companies, but not all. Aarti Mohan is a strategy leader at multinational computer technology corporation Oracle. She's with us here in the studio. Aarti, great to have you with us. So what should companies be doing right now so that they can prepare for VAT introduction?
Yes, well, thanks, Greg. Pleasure to be here. All companies need to start analyzing their processes right away and also look at how the impact will happen on their pricing strategies, knowing VAT is coming into place, right? All of the businesses will have to account for VAT and also collect it on behalf of the government. So there's a lot of filing and paperwork that goes into VAT. It's really a three-step process. So the step one is registration, for which we're waiting for the government to give us guidelines as to when companies can start registering. The second step is really the automation, which is how will you determine and calculate the tax, at which points will you do it, knowing the complexity of your businesses. So it's very, very important to recalibrate all your accounting systems as well as your supply chain systems to incorporate that part of the tax. And really the third part is to provision for tax so that you know how it's going to impact your business financially overall. So that's where we see, while companies can start simulating the tax process right away, they don't have to wait for the entire final legislation to be out. So they can start simulating and knowing the impacts from day one and start preparing it accordingly.
Now, quite recently you held a forum, the Oracle and Deloitte VAT forum. What were the key topics that were coming up there?
Well, yes, so Oracle and Deloitte jointly have done some forums. We did one in Dubai and we did one yesterday in Riyadh. And, well, the main thing that's coming out is curiosity among all the businesses as to what should they do and where should they seek help from. So Oracle and Deloitte partnered together in order to give that advice. And Oracle being a global provider of accounting systems, we have exhaustive experience in doing this globally. And we've basically used this forum to make people aware how they could use technology in this transformation towards going into a VAT automation process.
Now, Aarti, you know, obviously this technology is quite complex.
Yes.
So what kind of preparation should companies be doing now?
Well, I would say first of all start with an impact assessment. So the impact assessment is both on the process side and the technology side. Is your current technology ready? If not, how would you like to take it further? So I just want to mention most of the accounting systems that Oracle customers use already, they know that there's a tax engine available and they could start to simulate an end-to-end transaction today. For those who want to implement very, very quickly in an efficient manner, we also provide tax as a service in a cloud-based subscription environment where they could again start to automate and look at an end-to-end process starting today and simulate the impacts today. Right.
Okay, well, what about the impact of the economical spend on VAT technology?
Yeah, well, ICT spend in just UAE and Saudi alone over the next year is going to be over $13 billion, right? I'm sure a considerable amount of that will be in upgrading systems to recalibrate and automate the VAT process. So we see that there will be a considerable system spend from an implementation and a process standpoint on VAT.
Great, we'll leave it there, but Aarti Mohan, appreciate you coming in. Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much, Greg.